Everything in this video, it is alleged, and I've done my research. Make sure you do yours. This video was recorded on February the 21st, 2026. I hope you all enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And this is a copyright disclaimer that you're reading. Enjoy the video. Love you all. Bye-bye. Hey y'all, and welcome to DDTS episode 737. I'm back with another video. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm so happy that y'all are here. Thank y'all for tuning in to this wonderful video. I really want to say happy Saturday, and I really want to say I'm back doing some more content. This is going to be a pre-recorded video. I also will be going live on my next episode. Basically, I'm probably going to be going live pretty soon. I might do a live episode on Cicely Tyson because I want to elaborate on her because it's Black History Month, and I want to elaborate on pretty more stuff. I think I'm going to do a live episode either tomorrow or Monday, I don't know, but I would literally have to think it out. I was gonna do one today, but I'm like, I'm just gonna do one probably sometime next week. But if you're new here, hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell so you will get new videos when they are available. And if you are here yet, and if you have not hit that subscribe button, and if you have not hit that notification bell, I recommend you do so. Don't pay attention to my shirt. I know it's a little faded and stuff, but hey, I'm at home. I'm not going anywhere. Here doing my little thing. I'm here minding my business. I'm here doing my little thing. I'm here chilling like a villain. I'm recovering because I had a drink last night and feeling good. I was celebrating my birthday, which was Tuesday, and I'm just so excited. And yeah, I'm gonna get into going live more. So be expecting pretty much more live episodes when I get a chance to do that. So I might be doing another video. Now I'm probably gonna be talking about Malcolm X and Cicely Tyson in one video on live episode, and some more topics, whatever come to mind in the next one. But this one deserves a topic by itself. Now you know I'm gonna give my elaborations. I'm gonna give my perspective and everything, this and that and the third. So the thing and who we're gonna be talking about today, this is some new topics. This is pretty much trending, and I'm guessing that this happened today. Today we're gonna be talking about Naquan DL Whisperer Palmer, and he was allegedly and truthfully, which is been on all of social media, Instagram. I got this from gay.com, which is on Instagram, and you can look it up on Google Chrome, all that, whatever sources that makes you feel more comfortable and what is more relatable to you. Gaymagazine.com is where I got this content. No, where I got this topic from, and I'm gonna do my elaboration. Laquan D.L. Whisper Palmer was arrested on felony aggravated stalking charge, faces up to, and it says, Palmer, let me read this. Laquan D.L. Whisper Palmer arrested on felony aggravated charge of stalking charges, faces up to 10 years in prison. Yes, indeed. Let me read that again. Laquan D.L. Whisper Palmer arrested on felony aggravated stalking charge, faces up to 10 years in prison. I want to elaborate on that before we go any further. For those of you that do not know who Laquan DL Whisper Palmer is, Laquan Palmer, known as the DL Whisperer, has been trending for some time. He is allegedly the DL Whisperer who goes out to expose DL men. He has got the attention of a lot of black women of our community to basically feed into his non-existent BS. I, for one, I don't I don't condone DL men, honestly. I don't condone them. I don't mess with them. Although I will say this, I did have experience with one, not physically or anything like that, but mentally and, conversating with them via messages and everything like that. Like I said, I don't know if I told y'all, but I basically fell head over heels for one. And let me be the first to say, if you are thinking about doing that, don't even do it, because it's not worth the hassle. It's not worth the time. I'm saving you from heartache and a headache and everything else. I will say this. Yes, he is known for getting all these black women of our community, basically feeding them all this news about DL men and their boyfriends being DL. If you know, I really didn't follow him like that. And he has been allegedly arrested and charged, allegedly, for stalking and aggravated stalking and everything like that. And he could face 10 years in prison. And he faces up to 10 years in prison. That's why I got in here, because these are my notes right here. These are my notes. And I'm just gonna put that in that aspect. Yes, I will have pictures related to this. Yeah, that's who the DL Whisperer is. Laquan Palmer, known as the DL Whisperer. Now, let me tell you, in my opinion, and allegedly, why he's basically facing these charges. Now, if you know me long enough, and if you have been following my content, you will basically know that, I try to keep everybody up to speed. But I also want to say this. It all came about, and I believe this to my opinion. I believe when he basically, and allegedly and truthfully, when I did that video on T.S. Madison, him targeting T.S. Madison, driving by her house, calling her out and stuff, harassing her, and she's not doing anything to him. So basically, that's what I feel like how it all started. And he basically took it to a whole new level. And I basically believe allegedly, which I'm going to get into this with this topic in a little bit, this is where it came to be about. Because of the harassment that he has been doing to T.S. Madison and other peoples that he had no business doing that too, and being very disrespectful. And I will say this, and this is the truth. He makes our community, he makes our LGBTQ community look very bad and very embarrassing with him doing this stuff. And the thing that gets me is that I don't understand why people want to give him a platform. I don't understand why people want to give people like Laquan Palmer, known as the DL Whisperer, a platform to basically waste their time on. I understand he has his thoughts on DL men, and he seems like the type of person that likes being with DL men and exposing them and making them look bad. And even though we shouldn't have DL men in our community, we need to stop letting these DL men get in our community, get in our circles, because they making our circles look bad and everything, because it goes to straight A and everything else. If you know, you know. But I also want to say this. For him to be a part of our LGBTQ community, how can you be a part of our community that you claim to be a part of, and you are using transphobic slurs and being transphobic and homophobic? Like, literally, you are basically being racist towards your own community. Like, what sense does that make? I don't understand that. Now, I understand if you don't like someone, but that does not mean to call them a transphobic and homophobic slur, being a homophobic and transphobic to peoples. Because at the end of the day, we are all a part of the same community and we are all human beings. I just wanted to put that out there. Now, I know a lot of you that is watching this might be against y'all beliefs. Y'all might not understand what I'm talking about. Y'all might not like what I'm talking about. Y'all might not agree with what I'm talking about. This might not be y'all's type of content. Well, let me tell you something. For the ones that is watching, I thank you. For the ones that is supporting me making this video, I appreciate it. And for the ones that's basically not, agreeing with this, that's totally fine. You are not obligated to watch. You are not obligated to watch anything that you do not feel comfortable with watching. I'm just going to let y'all know. This is my platform. This is my content. I'm going to do what I love to do because it's a passion and it's a goal and everything. I tell people I'm trying to make a career out of this, whatever it leads to. And I just want to add my opinion on that. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to read an article related to this topic regarding Naquan Whisperer Palmer, who was arrested on felony aggravated stalking charge and faces up to 10 years in prison. And I'm going to go on and say this. If I did, I think I did, but I said if he does not stop this, he's going to end up getting himself into something that he ain't going to be able to get out of. I think I said something similar to that, but look at us now. Look at us now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, let me see. Can I find the right thing in order? It says breaking. Laquan Tadri Malik Palmer, widely known as the online as the DL Whisperer, was arrested this morning at approximately 10:22 a.m. Eastern Time on one count of felony aggravated stalking, according to arrest records obtained by the Gay magazine. Authorities confirmed that a warrant had been issued prior to his arrest. The arrest was carried out by the Gilmer County Sheriff's Office. Details surrounding the circumstances that led to the warrant have not yet been fully disclosed. As of publication, it remains unclear whether Palmer has secured legal reputation or when he is expected to appear before a judge. The breaking development comes on heels of the Gay magazine recent exclusive reporting. The Gilmer County judge granted a temporary protective order to media personality T.S. Madison against Palmer. In the coverage of the court, documents detail the allegations that led to the court to approve the temporary order pending a future hearing. And that's all I have right now. Y'all, I had to get this. This is alleged because allegedly, and I would even put that at the beginning. This is allegedly. It is alleged, because allegedly. Because I ain't got time for no lawsuit or nothing like that. I'm always careful with my content and my news. So we just got done, reading this article, and I just want to elaborate on that. So this basically and allegedly has something to do with what he did to T.S. Madison, basically harassing her, coming by her house, doing this and that and the third, calling her out and everything, and being transphobic and everything. Because if I'm going to be honest, let me put in my 2 cents. The same energy that a lot of peoples of our LGBTQ community, a lot of peoples gave Kaya so much praise when she was pretty much disrespecting and calling out T.S. Madison, saying all this horrendous stuff about her, which is totally disrespectful. A lot of peoples they gave Kaya, as much as I Kaya when she does her gags and her little reads and everything. Let me just say this: the same peoples that praise Kaya for being disrespectful to T.S. Madison, calling her out and everything, for those peoples that was praising Kaya, for those peoples that was praising Just the Hilarious for being disrespectful to T.S. Madison, being transphobic and everything, misgendering her and everything. For Kaya misgendering T.S. Madison. And now we have the DL Whisperer being transphobic, misgendering T.S. Madison and everything. Disrespecting a big. How do you get off disrespecting one of the big and most truthful and one of the most important peoples of our community, one of the most truthful and greatest and biggest activists that we have within our community, not for the trans community, but for our LGBTQ community. The same peoples that want to give T.S. Madison a hard time, and the peoples that was praising Kaya, the DL Whisperer, who are we talking about, and want to praise Just the Hilarious. When all those three peoples at a separate time was jumping down T.S. Madison's throat, the peoples that claimed to be fans and supporters of T.S. Madison, I bet not now one of those peoples that praise those three individuals that I named didn't come to T.S. Madison's defense. See, the thing with that is, y'all be here for the mess. Y'all be here for the mess. But when the mess comes with people's jumping down a person's back and everything else, disrespecting them of our community, as long as y'all not in the mess, as long as y'all not getting called out on the mess, you don't want no parts of it. But when someone such as T.S. Madison, a big important part of our community, as a black trans woman who has done numbers and has made history, has her own houses and everything that she's done, she's won Emmy Awards and everything else. She minds her business. And some of y'all, again, that were praising Kaya, praising the DL Whisper, who we're talking about now, praising Just the Hilarious, saying that, well, T.S. Madison is this, T.S. Madison is that, da. And for peoples that's pretty much agreeing with the DL Whisperer, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all this. He honestly and truthfully, he is getting exactly what he deserves, because he in his mind thought it was okay to mess with peoples of our community. He thinks that it's okay misgendering them, being disrespectful to them, think it's okay to expose DL men and tell a lot of black women of our community, of the black community, that it's okay to do this expose and all this and that and the third. No, it is not okay, because it is 2026. When has it been a thing of exposing DL men? If they're DL, they DL. That's their problem, not ours. And we need to stop letting them in our cycles and in our circles, because they wouldn't do the same for us. I don't give a damn how fine you think they is or this and that and the third. Let's not put them in our circle and in our spaces, because why? Why? And for the peoples that's basically saying, well, he didn't mean to do that, that's sad what's happening to him. No, it's not sad what happened to him. He needs to learn to take accountability for his action. He was not sorry when he was harassing T.S. Madison. He was not sorry when he was going by this woman's house, calling her out, trying to disrespect her and everything, misgendering her. He's not sorry. He meant what he said and he meant what he did. There's no coming back for that. Now, I understand there's a lot of women, and basically it's probably a lot of men out there that agree with the DL Whisperer. And I know it's a lot of people that's like, why is he getting arrested for something that he feel like is right? That is not right. What he did is wrong. That's what he gets for messing with fire. When you continue to mess with fire, what happens? You get burned. You get burnt when you play with fire. When we was little kids, they always tell us, don't play with the stove, don't play with fire. Because if you play with the stove and you play with fire, you're going to get burnt. And that's exactly what happened to the DL Whisperer. Now, if I have any updates regarding to this topic and everything, I will be sure to let you all know. So, that's going to be it for what I have so far. And I probably want to add something else in as well. Now, I want to add something else in as well. The truth of the matter is, it's going to always be consequences for the actions that you do to people. You might think you're getting away with it, but in reality, you ain't getting away with nothing. Because in the long run, the stuff you done to people is going to come back on you like karma. That's the thought. That's my opinion. And that's what I'm going to stick with. But if I hear any more updates, I will be sure to let you all know. And again, Naquan DL Whisper Palmer arrested on felony aggravated stalking charge, faces up to 10 prison. Allegedly. Yep. So that's going to be my video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I really want to say I love you all. Thank you for watching, tuning in, and I will see y'all on the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have stayed this whole video, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's put it in the comments. What are y'all thoughts on this whole topic and conclusion of the DL Whisperer getting allegedly arrested and charged for felony and stalking? So let's talk about it in the comments. What do y'all think? Do he deserve to get arrested and charged? Or do he deserve to get a slap on the wrist? Because some of y'all feels like he has done the right thing, or he was trying to do the right thing. The word of the day is accountability. And the other word of the day is accountability and responsibility and liability. 3 words: accountability, liability, and responsibility. And that's it for that video. Love y'all. Bye-bye.